Peter, North Canterbury still looking pretty tough?
Yeah, very tough in North Canterbury at the moment. It's particularly dry. It's been a dry winter, and most of those farmers up there have been feeding out since January. Then they've lost a fair bit of money. They've also had to destock a lot of their capital stocks, so they're doing it pretty hard up there at the moment.
But they did get some rain.
Yeah, it did get a bit of rain over the weekend. I think I got about 20 mil, so that will certainly help the situation. But last week the Minister announced that he was extending the drought through to February, and a bit more money was made available to the Rural Support Trust so they can continue the excellent work that they've been doing in that North Canterbury area.
The vets up there have been really, really great.
Yes, the vets, M. Page and Noel from North Canterbury Vets, I mean, they've been offering some free farm visits, so they've been doing an excellent job of just monitoring farms and making sure that farmers are doing the right thing and offering some advice. So they've been doing an excellent job.
Nationally, how we're looking with lambing and calving underway?
Yep, we're at the start of it now, so we will expect to get busy from now really in animal welfare. It's been a reasonably quiet winter for us so far. We think a lot of farmers did the right thing and they destocked heavily. But now things are starting to get tough. With calving, there'll be the usual drop in condition, and the farms or that haven't got enough condition on their stock, now they're going to be up against it really. So we expect to see a few more jobs coming in with light conditioned animals.
What are you saying, sort of milk fever and that sort of thing?
A little bit, more just lack of body condition after calving. So far, but we haven't had too many major jobs to deal with yet. I think too it's important that people keep using their veterinarians. We're hearing stories that the odd farmer might be not calling a vet in. You've still got to call your vet in to deal with issues on farm.
It's not an expense thing, you just have to do it, don't you?
You have to. I mean, you're legally obliged to. You can't do painful procedures such as dehorning yourself. You have to get a vet in to do things like that. If you've got particularly light stock that you want to transport, you need to get your veterinarian in to issue a vet certificate so he can look over them to see if you can transport them. So things like that you can't scrimp on really.
Going back to North Canterbury, are the stock able to be moved? I mean, how bad is the stock level over there?
Hearing different stories. I mean, a lot of people graze their sheep off their farms. Some are bringing them back, but we certainly know some are making the decision just to leave them where they are rather than bring them back to the home farm. So it's sort of split, the decisions that people are making, but some are certainly coming back.
No, okay, the stock's basically all right, but what about the mental state of some of the farmers?
Yeah, there's a lot of stress out there. People have lost a lot of money, and it just carries on this dry spell. So, yeah, certainly farmers are stressed, and we're very aware of that situation. Like I said, the Rural Support Trust is doing an excellent job making farm visits around the place and just talking with people. Lots of very good field days and social events that people have arranged for farmers. So, yeah, people are a bit fragile, but there's lots of good people out there doing good work to try and keep spirits up.
And you have a new role?
Yeah, I'm the National Manager of Animal Welfare, so that's a new role for me, and that's just getting some coordination with all our various animal welfare inspectors throughout New Zealand. So it's my new role.
Now, let's just reiterate that you guys are more education than policemen, aren't you?
A bit of both. We would like to be involved at an early stage while there's still options. Often an animal welfare inspector will go to a job, let's say for example light stock, and we will bring in a veterinarian and we'll often bring in a farm consultant, and it's really sitting down with the farmer to arrive at the best possible solution going forward. Usually by the time we're involved, doing nothing is not an option, but there are plenty of options how you might go forward, and we'll work with a consultant to come up with the best option for the farmer at the end of the day and for his bank balance at the end of the day as well.